because I work with people all the time, online health and fitness coaching. That's my job. That's what I do when I'm not teaching classes in the gym. I'm helping people online, whether they go to my live classes. Hey, baby, my husband just jumped on. Whether they come to my live classes or they live out of state, out of town, can't make it to my live classes, but they want to know what it is that I do to stay healthy and fit. They want to get the programs that I talk about. They want to know how to maintain a healthy lifestyle. They want to know how to eat healthy and get fit and keep it, maintain the results, even if they're a mom, a busy mom. Now, majority of the people that I work with, I can tell you right now, they're busy women, whether they're a mom of dogs and cats or a mom with kids, and whether they have a corporate career or they're a stay-at-home mom or whatever their life is. I understand that they are busy. And so, I'm a busy person too. I mean, we have a tendency to fill our days up, fill our calendars up, don't we? I mean, we want to maximize our time. We want to really live life, and we want to be present, and we want to do everything, and we want to be able to go everywhere, and we keep ourselves busy. And a lot of times I hear from people that are like, Angel, I don't have time to work out. I don't know where to squeeze it in. I don't know how to make it happen. I don't have time to eat healthy because I have to pick up food from a restaurant, and I don't have time to figure out when I should to eat, because we just finished, or some of us just finished, a program where it's time nutrition, and you hear a lot of trainers trying to tell you need to eat this amount of time before your workout, you need to eat this amount of time after your workout, you need to stop eating this amount of time before you go to bed, you need to make sure that you eat XYZ when you eat lunch, you need to make sure you eat XYZ when you eat breakfast, you need to have this many carbs and this much protein and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And so what we've done is we've made nutrition like super complicated. We've made fitness to where it is taking hours. We think that it means that we have to take hours in the gym or hours of working out in order to get and maintain results and weight loss, muscle gain, all of that. And it's simply not true. I'm going to give you solutions. This is what I'm here for right now. I'm going to give you the solutions that I follow, and that I've been following, and that I will be following. I'm going to give you an opportunity to join me on that solution if you need it for yourself and don't want to do it on your own. But nevertheless, take the tips that I'm about to give you and run with them. Okay, the solutions to be able to get a workout and eating program or a way of working out and eating that fits around your lifestyle, not the other way around, because that's what's happened. We've made it so complicated that we are trying to fit our life around this complicated program, and it doesn't have to be that way. That's when we start quitting. That's when we start falling off. That's when we start getting discouraged and burn out. And it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, so here we go. Number one, though, let me just set the record straight. Number one, you have to communicate with your family that you're doing this. Okay, because otherwise, if you're anything like me, you're going to always put their needs before yours. Okay, so there is some kind of something that has to be done in that area where you're looking at your husband, you're looking at your kids and saying, I'm going to be working out this many days, this much time. I'm going to be eating healthy, which means that I'm going to be buying more vegetables than we used to. Okay. Something to that, just whatever it is that your program calls for, whatever it is that you're doing to accomplish your, that's important to you for your goals. When you come and sit down with me, either virtually online or at my dining room table, we're going to talk about some things that for you to help you reach your goals. And whenever you figure that out, what those things are that you're going to need to be doing, you need to communicate it with your husband, because if you don't, what's going to wind up happening is you're going to go home and you're going to be like, I don't really need to talk to him about it. I'm just going to do it. And so you make up in your mind that you're going to get a 30-minute workout in on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And then what happens is on Saturday morning, husband says, oh, I thought we'd go have breakfast, and you haven't gotten your workout in yet. So you say, okay, fine, let's go get breakfast. And then you have breakfast, and that turns into shopping, and then that turns into let's go have lunch, and then that turns into let's bring the kids to the park, and then that turns into let's go home and veg. You see what I'm saying? And then you keep putting it off. You keep in your mind, and then he goes, and I'm kind of, it's a hypothetical scenario, but it's happened to me many times. Then they say, let's watch a movie. And then they say, let's do this for fun. Then the kids come down and say, let's play a game. And so you keep putting it off because you want to be super mom, super woman, super wife, and you want to be present for everybody. And so if you haven't, and they don't know because you haven't communicated to them, hey, I need to get a workout in. Hey, whatever it is. Okay. So you're going to have to do that. Number 2 is you need, in order to have a program, in order to be able to get your workouts and your eating and all that stuff, your health and fitness journey fit around your lifestyle, you're going to have to make sure that whatever way of eating, whatever workout schedule you adopt for yourself, that it's very flexible. Okay. Not the other way around. So I've done workout programs where it's 6 days a week and it's an hour-long workout every single day. And that is definitely a type of program that my life has to fit around that, right? Not the other way around. It is a sacrifice for me to fit in 60-minute workouts 6 days a week with my current schedule. It is. I've done it. Is it doable? Absolutely. But, that is going, it's another level. And if I'm not, I have to be a lot more diligent about that than if I was to do a workout program that is only 30-ish minutes a day and just 4 days a week, right? That's something that I could shuffle those things around because it's only 4 days. I can shuffle those days around, miss a day of I can get 3 days of not working out and choose which days of the week that are most busiest for me that I don't have to work out. And that's a lot more flexible for me, right? And so I don't feel down on myself. I don't feel like, oh my God, I totally blew this week. Might as well quit, start over on Monday, right? Or, because if you're 6 days, if you're in a traditional workout program where it's 6 days a week, then, and it's not flexible at all, like you might be able to move one day, but that doesn't really help you a whole lot if you're traveling. Okay. You have to still make sure that it's happening, or else you wind up pushing yourself. Instead of it being an 8-week program, now it's turning into a 9-week, 10-week, 12-week program and you're sacrificing some of the results that you would get because you keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it because you weren't able to commit to all those 6 days a week, right? Same thing with eating. Your eating has to be flexible. It has to be able to be something that can fit around your lifestyle, not super rigid, not super restrictive. Hey, Misty. Hey, Debbie. Thanks for jumping on. Is that, so like if I'm going to tell myself that I'm going to okay, so like right now I see a lot of people jumping on the keto bandwagon and not to, I know a lot of people who are great with that, but a lot of people also only do it for a certain amount of time because they realize that it doesn't fit long-term their ordinary lifestyle, and that their lifestyle becomes dominant again, and something's got to give somewhere, and so then they get discouraged. Well, instead of doing that, why don't we adopt a flexible eating plan? If you're somebody who has done everything from restrictive calorie counting to portion control to let's adopt some simple tactics just so that it's very flexible. You're allowed, you're able to go out and have pizza and cupcake every single week, and not have to worry about it impacting your results. You're still going to lose weight. You're still going to gain muscle. You're still going to see results from the program that you're doing. Now that, so flexibility, that was point number 2 in both eating and workouts. You need to have a flexible approach. Okay. Not just, I just eat whatever. That's not what I'm saying. That's not, and I just work out when I can. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's smarter, not harder. And that's actually my next part is my next point is just, it's that in order to get number two, that flexibility part, you've got to be choosing a way of working out and eating that is smarter, not harder. Okay, let that sink in for just a minute because, again, we have complicated nutrition. We have made it harder. We've made the rules much more. Yeah, you have to have a plan, not willy-nilly, okay? But it's got to be smart. There's got to be some science behind it. You don't have to understand the science, but you need to know that the person who's prescribing it to you knows what they're talking about and that they have simplified it down for you so that it fits your life, not the other way around. Not that you are trying to hustle to make it happen, right? Because they've done the work for you. They've simplified it so that you're still able to live your life and it's not a struggle. It's not this huge struggle. Okay. It's so much more doable, especially for the busy mamas out there. So things like, and I made a video, last week I believe it was about why your traditional cardio may not be working for you. And so things like, and I mentioned the benefits of HIIT. If you didn't watch it, I invite you to go look into my video library and find it because that is one of the ways that you can work smarter, not harder. Instead of, I just need to get some cardio in. Well, let's think about it. Let's do, if your trainer was to look at you or your coach was to look at you and say, okay, you only have this amount of time and this many days a week to work out, and you want to make sure you have more life to live your life versus living in the gym working out, well, then this is the kind of workouts that I want you to do. And instead of doing traditional cardio, I want you to do HIIT cardio. Instead of lifting your weights in this type of style, I want you to lift your weights in this type of style. Instead of skipping the weights and only doing cardio, I want you to lift weights. I mean, a lot of people don't lift weights because they're scared of it or they don't realize how much of a difference they make in the results that you get and how you would actually have to not work out as much if you combined it in the right way with your HIIT cardio, okay? So smarter, not harder. Same thing for eating, okay? There's a smarter way, an easier and simpler way to go about eating in order to lose weight and still gain muscle and all those things and maintain results versus following some of the more traditional ways that people tell you that are very super restrictive, very hard to maintain and continue. And so, yeah, Yo Science, we're watching a series that yeah, that's an inside joke. Okay, so the next point. So I said, 1, you got to communicate no matter what. 2, you got to have a program that's flexible, both nutrition and workouts around your life, not the other way around, not something you have to force, a very square plan into a round peg of life. Okay. Number 3, smart. It's got to be smart, not hard. Make it smarter, not harder. Okay. Don't try to make yourself make it happen if realistically you're not going to be able to keep it up. Okay. Because that's how you burn out. That's how you quit over and over and over again. I see it happen. You set yourself up for failure is what you're doing. And then, baby, you just don't have to do that. We can be smart about this. All right. So number 4 is, I kind of already said it really, because it's making you need a program, you need a way of eating that makes life simpler, not more complicated. So, if you're super busy and you're that person who is like, I can't stick to programs, I just can't, I always fail, I always wind up quitting, I always, I struggle to make the time, all that stuff. Hey, Miss Regina, thanks for jumping on. Then if that is you, if you're a super busy person and you're like, man, I don't have time for this, I don't have time to meal prep, I don't have time to work out, you need an approach that makes things simple, not complicated. Okay. You don't need a big time nutrition program that tells you to eat 8 times a day and, certain little amounts and make sure you have this amount of vegetable with this amount of a simple carb and this amount of a healthy fat and only choose these types, not that type. Don't ever eat this food, only eat that food. You see, and it's, only eat special foods that come from a special store that you can only find online. No, don't don't do that. Don't make it complicated. Keep it very simple. Look for solutions that simplify your life and make it more convenient for you to eat healthy, more convenient for you to get your workouts in. Okay. That way you're not setting yourself up for failure. Now, those are my tips. Hey, Miss Deepthi, those are my tips for if you're a busy mama, you need a plan that for both workout and eating that is going to fit around your life, not the other way around where you're trying to struggle and strive to make it fit, make your life fit around the program. You need the program to fit your life the way it is already. Okay. So let's say that you're like, okay, Angel, where do I find all those solutions? Everything that I just described right now is the program that I've been talking to you guys for 3 weeks about and saying, hey, I have a free workout sample for you to try it. And hey, I have an exclusive test group that I'm inviting you into where the trainer and creator of that program himself is available in a live Q&A to work with you, not just with me, but one-on-one to you. You are able to he's able to answer your questions and guide you through the program step by step to maximize your results and show you how you can relax and enjoy life and be able to get all the benefits of maintaining your life and still be able to get your workout and get your eating without stressing about it, without making it complicated. Okay. So if you want the free workout, I already have a group that link to the free workout is available. All you have to do is message me and say, hey, or just comment below and say, hey, I want that free workout. I want to see what that workout's like. And I will give you access to that workout. And then if you're like, hey, I want to know more information about this program and consider it, if it's something that I might want to do, it combines the smarter, not harder, the science, the approach that I'm talking to you about, the smarter, not harder workouts and flexible eating plan. So you're getting treats every single week. You're not feeling deprived. You're not having to count calories. You're not having to work out 6 days a week. You're not working out an hour a day. You are able to continue to do all of your family activities and all the things that you like and have 3 rest days where you're only working out 4 days a week. You're only working out 30-ish minutes a day on those 4 days a week. You are able to move those things around so that you're able to live your life. I have all that information in the free info group and all you have to do is say, hey, can I get in that free info group so I can look and see about it? Okay. And then you get to decide from there if you want to be part of that test group with the creator of the program. All right. And if you do it like today and tomorrow, which is the 30th, you still get $10 off the program if you decide that you want to do that. There are many different other options available to you depending on what your needs are. So it's not like, completely square. Everybody gets the same thing. It depends on what your goals are. Like I said, I sit down with you and I say, okay, let's talk about what your goals are. Let's talk about what you need for your life. Let's make that happen for you. And we customize it to you. Right? So we're working smarter, not harder. We're keeping it simple, not complicated. Right? Okay. So we're being very practical. We're living our life. We're relaxing. We're breathing. And we are enjoying every single day of our life and making our workout and our nutrition fit around our life, not the other way around. Okay. So I have a free workout. It's already in there. And then there's a free live workout that's happening. Our company is doing it. And you'll be able to meet the trainer himself live. And because he's going to do the workout with you live in real time, streaming on Facebook. And then immediately after, he's going to stick around for a Q&A to tell you more. And so if you would like to access that, again, just message me and I'll give you the link to how you can find that. Okay. Hey, Kelly, thanks for jumping on. So everybody who jumped on within the last couple of minutes, you need to go back and watch the replay. I hope you guys have a great night. I am out of here. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.